Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for listening to your reading of May 29, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So listen the whole video so you don't miss a thing. Mars is in your sign, a vital tone surrounds you. Take advantage of this lunar effluvium that is occurring in your opposite sign so that you consolidate your position in what you are doing. You must be concrete. Do everything directly and decisively, but at the same time with a touch of tenderness, something that fortunately characterizes your Piscean sign, compassionate and loving. It is your time to plan a life together with that person that interests you. If you recently met someone worthwhile, then explore this romance. If it works, as everything seems to indicate that it will, there may even be a wedding or a serious engagement. Today you will be kept busy expanding your horizons through the influence of others. You will receive an invitation to attend an unusual and unexpected group activity or social event. It will be an intriguing experience. The main topic of conversation will be an extraordinary agenda, perhaps humanitarian in nature. New people who share your interest in interesting fields will appear on the scene, and you will probably be thinking for days about the impact you received. Have fun. Your responsiveness may lead to arguments, so shape your words to avoid these tendencies. You are at your best, but you need to move. Be careful not to take unnecessary risks. You persevere in your actions in the right direction. Your endurance qualities are your major asset, but you feel embarrassed to impose yourself. Fine-tune your activities with complete discretion. It is only transitory. Guilt torments you. You have the impression that your desires are harming those around you. Try to find a solution to this problem by observing the ones you love the most. You may feel more emotional than usual today, dear Pisces, as the moon makes its way into your sign, forming harsh connections to the Gemini Sun and cerebral Mercury. Don't feel guilty if you decide to take a step back socially, especially if you're called to recharge at home before the work week begins. You'll feel a shift later tonight when Mercury re-enters Taurus, activating the sector of your chart that governs thought process and communication. These vibes will give you a chance to re-evaluate your situation over the next week and a half, making edits in your life where it is necessary to do so. Venus has just begun its transit of your communications sector, dear Pisces, and will stick around in this area of your solar chart until June 22nd. It's a great time for learning, sharing, and enjoying your daily life. This Venus transit refines, improves, and enhances your abilities to socialize, learn, communicate, and make connections. Your ideas or projects may get good press in the weeks ahead. There could be purchases or gifts that help you to connect and learn. Love can be a little more verbal or mental during this cycle. Learning activities or projects and personal interests can be delightful. Friendships might form digitally or through studies and shared interests. You're expressing yourself warmly, kindly, and appealingly. It's a fine time to harmonize with siblings, acquaintances, classmates, and neighbors. Today, you more thoroughly enjoy your work or responsibilities. Be willing to consider letting go of a matter that's keeping you from enjoying yourself, growing, and improving. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. There is a good economic wave in your environment, and the money that you thought you were not going to receive begins to reach your hands in different ways, some totally unusual. If you consider yourself quite conservative, this aspect can be enhanced more than usual today. It is not necessarily about political issues, although it does refer to them as well. You may want to tone it down a bit so as not to create tension with your more liberal-minded partners. You are not wrong, but neither are they. Tension can arise as soon as the big emotional topics appear in the conversation. Keep in mind that this can happen today. You might regret some words that were made out of anger. Indeed, some tensions are to be deplored today on the professional level, and they could emanate from a conflict that opposes you to one of your colleagues for some time. The influence of Neptune is felt, and the climate around you is electric. Try not to escalate the situation and use restraint, as you could quickly find yourself in the center of a potentially harmful conflict for your future development. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for May 29th are 52, 50, 6, 44, 5, 23. Daily love. An end of the month in which love and joy go hand in hand, and certain unclear situations are defined within your sentimental reality that needed to be clarified. The ire of Mars reflects dramatically on you, and you are off again for one of those espionage missions of which you have the secret. Constable of the house, you allow yourself all possible and imaginable searches to confuse the other. Smartphone expertise, pocket searches, nothing will be spared him. You're spinning the wrong cotton, it's time to let go. Single, you too have a mania for inquiry. You want your future partner to be free from vices. Today you will want to make some changes in your love life. Maybe you and your romantic partner have gotten into a boring routine. With a little creativity, they could soon be enjoying themselves more. Don't get into the habit of staying home every night to watch TV. Go for a walk to another nearby city, go for a walk, or listen to an outdoor concert. Spend the afternoon in a nice park. Get moving to change things up a bit. At work, you could feel somewhat frustrated, diminishing your enthusiasm. Do not let yourself be carried away by that negative feeling and recover your optimism, because only then will you be able to positively reverse that action. Today you are unstoppable. But just because you're unstoppable doesn't mean you can't stop. You're in a rush to finish your tasks, but even long-distance runners place importance on refueling. Take a break for lunch or a walk in the garden. Hobbies like this will invigorate you for a productive work afternoon, as the morning has been. You will have to show a lot of goodwill right now if you want to get financial backing from banks or other lenders. Sometimes it won't even be necessary to ask for anything. Your businesses are at a standstill. Don't beat yourself up every time you take short breaks at work. Of course, you can't afford too many interruptions, but if you really are tired, plan to get a few days off. Health. Good news for Pisceans who suffer from circulatory disorders and varicose veins, since there is a healing wave spreading through your sign of the water element with the moon in transit through your opposite sign. A watchword today: prudence. Be careful with your hands if you are DIY or cooking to avoid accidents. Stretch properly and drink plenty of water if you are athletic. Nothing insurmountable, in short, because you should feel good both in your head and in your body. Your diet and quality of life are right for you. Do not change absolutely anything. Mystical and strange dreams await you tonight, perhaps with angels or spiritual beings. The dream message will help you better understand a somewhat difficult relationship. Have a notebook near the bed so that you can write down the details of your dreams as soon as you open your eyes. Analyze them carefully, perhaps that way you will better understand what is happening. Family and friends. A most surprising meeting awaits you. An old acquaintance that you had lost sight of for a while will re-immerse in your life. If out of curiosity or nostalgia she wants to see you again, give yourself a chance to reconnect with that person. There is nothing wrong with getting together over a coffee, for example. Nevertheless, be on your guard. It is possible that this sudden encounter was not completely selfless. Beware of too much emphasis or a drastic change in your relationships. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.